Hi everyone, I'm in the back gardens of Stacy's art studio, just hanging out with Molly. We're winding down to the end of October, so the garden is winding down, but I thought I would give you a little tour of what it's looking like right now. And you can hear the fountain is running. So I thought about digging it all up, clearing it out, so it wouldn't freeze throughout the winter, but I actually think I'm just going to let it run because, you know, if water's moving, then it doesn't freeze, and I'll tell you, the birds really appreciate it. I don't have it on a timer right now because it's not hot enough for the water to evaporate quickly, so I'm just letting it run all the time, and it'll probably wear the little pump out, but I'm just gonna let it run because I really like it. And if it freezes, then I think I'll be bringing the fountain above ground instead of underground, so it will be easier to care for in the future. So for now, I'm just going to enjoy it and see how it does. As you can see, our zinnias are in their last days. They've frozen. We've had a couple of nights of freeze, so they're looking sad. So I'll have to get them out soon. Over here, I have pulled out the tomato plants, but I haven't gotten the basil out yet. As you can see, it's dead, and it froze the other night. But our rose right there is doing quite well, so hopefully it'll winter well. We'll see how it goes. And our trees are, you know, they're doing fine. They haven't turned yet, but the trees down by the river, the cottonwoods, they're turning yellow now, so I'm pretty sure the aspens will start soon. But everything is going really well. I've had a very, very busy October. It really went out of control. I'll tell you all about it in my vlog November 1st. Well, I probably won't have it posted on November 1st, but the vlog for November. Molly's got itchy leg. It's very peaceful out here tonight. Everybody has their swamp coolers turned off because it's been real cold at night. But it's one of the things I just love about New Mexico is it froze last night. It was 29, I think. Then it was in the 60s today. So there's still some beautiful, wonderful things you can enjoy. And the pansies, I hope will winter well. So I put those in these pots because I wanted something bright to look out the window at throughout the winter. And we'll see how that works. We'll find out. And you can see I've got my piles of sunflowers back here left from pulling them up. And that's where I'll be putting those raised beds. We had a great war with the mice. I think we've won. I don't know. We'll see. The strawberries are starting to turn as it gets colder. They're still pretty strong. I took down, remember I had up here those sailcloth covers? I took those down because the wind gets so intense this time of year. They really weren't going to hold. They were coming out. Even the big hooks that I had in the wall were starting to come out. Excuse me, my allergies are terrible right now. It's winding down, you know, the end of the year. I guess everything's blowing their pollen out for me to be allergic to. Oh, I put in there, Molly's digging a hole. She loves this sand. I brought in some more sand, but it's not finished. I need to bring in more back there, but I've got the pavers underneath the chairs finally, so they can be protected. There, she made a hole. She digs a hole and lays in it. But I brought in more sand, but I've got to clean it up, and I've got to finish bringing in the rest of the sand, but didn't get to it. I am working on an interesting project right here. As you can see, I've got a post sticking in there. It's not done yet, but have one here, and then I put a tall one here. And then right over here, I'm sorry, everything's pretty messy. It's just, I've been overwhelmed this month with crazy stuff. Fun stuff. I had a lot of fun stuff going on. And then I had a lot of stress and a lot of odd things that just came up. And so I just couldn't keep up with everything this month. But I did start this project. So you can see that poster right there. I've started to put them along these here, these rafters, to help hold it back because they have been moving a little bit. And I have a plan how to help it stay back and also to cover it up a little bit. My husband doesn't like how they look, so I'm going to clean it up with, I'll share what I'm going to do. But I promise it may not turn out the way I plan it. Very rarely anything does. I plan and then I change the plan in the middle because I just never know how it's actually going to work. So putting the little posts, I've got that one done. It's in the ground, it's cemented, and then I'm going to work along the base here doing the same thing. Then I'm going to run wire fencing across in front of it and put in river rock behind the wire. So it'll look like one of those rock wire fences that goes right in front of these rafters. And then I'm going to put some kind of stone paver or something on top of the rafters. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I think I'm going to get that done this fall because I have most of the stuff for it, but you never know. I had a lot of plans this month. Oh, I was going to show you the fence. Okay. That we did do. Also, this month has just flown. There's so many things I don't remember if I told you or not. So, the neighbor dog back here, I wish I could catch a video of him because he's pretty impressive. Now, understand behind here, the fence behind us, right here that we're facing, the neighbors on the other side, their land is stepped up by several feet. So their fence is really only 4 or 5 feet tall. Now my side, it's 6, 7 foot tall on that end there, and then it steps down to over here. Well, that neighbor dog back there, he started jumping up over the fence right here where the new fencing is. And at first I could see his little ears flop, and then I saw his nose, and then I saw his whole head, and then finally I saw his whole chest. And I was like, well, he's been practicing. he's been training for the Olympics, and he's just trying to peek over. However, if he ever got his feet able to grab hold of that fence and fall over the fence, he would get hurt terribly, and I really just don't want that to happen. So I've added the fence there, and I didn't stain it yet because I just wanted it up for safety's sake. And I will be running the fence, the wood fence, to the post there in the middle of the garden, just past that arbor. And hopefully that's all I need to do because the other neighbor doesn't have a dog that tries to jump over the fence, so it should be fine. And I love dogs. I don't want them to get hurt, so I'll do whatever I need to to protect them. But hopefully later this year I'll take the boards down a couple at a time, stain them, and then I also want to try to stabilize them, so I might actually build a trellis that's attached to that fence so that they don't warp at the top. But so, like I said, I have a lot going. I have a lot of plans for back here. The front I have pretty much finished. Secret garden I've pretty much finished, but I have a lot of plans still back here and also back behind this gate, the kiddos, although his is not very complicated. Then I have the brick plan. So I still have a lot to do out here. And also where those stones are, I want to put bird bath there and one over here. So we'll see how the winter goes along, see how much I can accomplish. But you know how it goes. You just follow my vlog, you'll know. eventually get there. Project by project. What do you think, Molly? I wish I had a camera set up right here in front of this fountain early in the mornings because it's just full of birds, which makes me really happy because they love it. This morning there was a big old dove sitting there, and the other morning there were about 10 little songbirds. And I don't know if they were finches or songbirds. I really should get a book and kind of figure out which birds are hanging out in my yard, but I don't have time for that. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed your little tour for October 2019 of the back gardens at Stacy's Art Studio. We look forward to see what November brings. Have a great day, guys.